as an entrepreneur, what are the top skills that you recommend that one must have or possess?
Number one skill is your ability to communicate and build relationships, especially with coronavirus or whatnot. Your ability to communicate through Zoom, to be able to run a meeting through an online video conferencing, your ability to present persuasively. It doesn't mean you have to be a public speaker, but it does mean you have to speak clearly. It doesn't mean you need to have perfect English, but you still must understand culturally, you still must have the kind of poise and the EQ to be able to build relationships online. So anybody at whatever stage in their career, they should focus on relationships. Mentorship, I think, is the highest level of relationship because you're learning from someone who has successfully done the thing that you want. The ability to show up on time, the ability to do what you say you're going to do, the ability to say thank you. Those kinds of skills, I think people, they don't, maybe the younger generation, who knows, maybe I'm stereotyping, but I don't think I am. But the younger generation is missing those. Maybe it's because they spend all their time on their cell phone. So when we're at dinner, they're too busy on their cell phone and they're not actually paying attention to the person who's right next to you, sitting right across from you. So those soft skills, that's what you need to learn. It's not as sexy as learning a cool new tool, but the relationships build power over time.
Are there any times that you feel unmotivated, like demotivated? And if so, like, how do you work around this, to get you pumping?
If I'm not motivated, the younger Dennis would have said, well, I need to work harder. I need to have some technique to get myself back to work because I got to work all the time. That was the younger, dumber Dennis. But today, if I'm not motivated, instead of trying to just force myself into working, because you're never going to be productive when you're forcing yourself, then your creative juice isn't flowing correctly. And some people think that I'm just advocating laziness. They're afraid. They have their mother on their shoulder, telling them, oh, you need to work today. You need to get out of bed. Why are you still in bed? You need to be working. Look, if you're a knowledge worker, not a factory worker, not a blue collar, not a cab driver, but someone who works because of their brain. It's not how many hours you put in, it's your impact. So if you achieve the results, then who cares? It's not, being motivated or not motivated.
A lot of people, I believe the people in this Zoom call wants to be successful, but sometimes we get lost on the meaning of successful. But for you, Dennis, what's the definition of success for you? Maybe it's business or personal.
My friend Daryl Isaacs, he said that if you help enough people get what they want, you will get everything you want. And this requires a mindset shift because you have to have an abundance mindset. You have to be able to give value and help other people, often without any immediate exchange or return. I think there's nothing more important than your own health. Because if you want to help other people and you're an altruist and you're a Mother Teresa, great. But in order for you to help other people, you have to be healthy. You have to have energy. I'm not saying be selfish, but I think most people in their pursuit of success, which is usually this monetary kind of thing, they neglect the most important things, their health, their family, things like that. I would never want to trade for an unlimited amount of money.